To manage the black coffee twig borer, because when as I said, you can cut and burn, but cutting and burn is very labor intensive, and it needs a community-based approach. It's also time consuming and very expensive. So farmers usually don't want to do it. So as Naro, we came up with a trap. This trap is made from simple local materials. What you need is to get this bottle, which can be any bottle because it's just a container. But make sure it's not colored, especially the color red, because red, this black coffee twig borer doesn't respond to red. It's repelled by the color red. So you try to make it as colorless as possible. So we have this vial, which can be any bottle, which can be like the COVID bottle. Then it has you make a very small hole here, and you put ethanol here. Waraj. In fact, our waraj, we tried our waraj, and was the best compared to the pheromones which are used outside. We tried with our lira and kasese, and it was the best. So you make a very small hole just to allow the waraj evaporate. And then you get a used mineral water bottle like this, and you cut 2 windows. At first, we are leaving on the flaps. But according to the latest experiments we have done, it's better to remove the flaps. Then you put, this is just water. This is just water, but you add there some soap. And this soap is, reduces the surface tension, so that when an insect falls here, it sinks. If you don't put it there, when they fall here, they will do what? They will fly away. So you put the vial, you put alcohol, but don't fill it. You have to leave some gap so that it can evaporate. After covering it, you put it in this trap. Okay, and then tie it in your coffee tree. And you try to we have found out that most of the damage is in the middle part of this canopy. So you just tie it there. And leave it. But every 2 weeks you have to come and change the alcohol. Farmers are taking over this technology, but the biggest problem they have, usually after putting there, they think it will be just attractive forever. But every 2 weeks you come, you change the alcohol because it has lost now the ethanol content. And then also you have to put there water. If there is no water, the beetles will just come, they come, knock here, and then fall in this water. If the water has soap, therefore it reduces the surface tension and they will sink. If there is no, they will just fly away. If there is no water, they will just fly away. And we have been advising farmers to put 7 traps per acre, but according to our latest studies, doubling is better. So farmers should put 15 traps per acre. And this is very simple technology, but as Nakori or Naro, we are coming away from this, and we are producing, we are on the course of producing a commercialable a trap which we can commercialize. Before you talk about any management, you need to know whether you are dealing with a disease or you are dealing with an insect. For example, the disease which is coffee wilt disease, we tell you to uproot, cut and burn. The pest, which is the insect, which is characterized by that small hole, we tell you to just cut off and burn. Yeah, but this one, the advantage it has, that it also traps another equally notorious pest called the coffee berry borer. And this is in Arabica coffee. I think it's more of a challenge than than in Robusta coffee. Yeah, but also it's friendly. It doesn't really catch other insects. You know, insects are attracted by different kind of compounds. So for these beetles, they are attracted by ethanol or alcohol. Then you find others like the fruit flies. For them, they are attracted by sweet things. So different insects are attracted by different kind of, but also different colors. You know, the insects, they use the smell first, and if it fails the smell, then it uses its color, the sight, which the sight is not so good, but at least for colors, they have a way of differentiating the colors.